Welcome to WEBBER by Grant Sharkey. This show contains some horrible things. Good luck.
You know me, I'm WEBBER. I've been alive forever. You know I'm rich, you think I'm clever. Unquestioning as to whether he, that's me, can be all those amazing things he claims to be. Well, you don't know me. I've brought you here to witness my tale of survival of the fittest. My biography is stunning, a testament to cunning schemes and dreams and musical mendacity. Then you'll know me. Now is my time, now is my hour to reveal my divine given power. You'll applaud me, you'll adore me, you'll laugh and you'll cry once you finally know my story, know my glory. I am the Lord of the chance, and you know me. My story begins here in my childhood bedroom, arguably a room I've never left. This room has everything that I would use to seed my massive success and become the best. It was 1953. I was just 5 years old, and this is where I found my dreams. We gathered around the television and watched the royal coronation of Britain's young queen, Elizabeth. Oh. There she was, looking resplendent, ethereal, and surrounding her, as far as the eye could see, was an army of dusty old lords and dusty old ladies in coronets, velvet, ermine and laces. And that's when I see who I want to be. Whoa! Yeah! I wanna be filthy rich, fucking useless. That's exactly what I wanna be. Get out my way, cause I'm gonna do this. Become a part of the aristocracy. Filthy rich, fucking useless. That's the goal that's in front of me. Gotta be cunning and I gotta be ruthless. Over promoting my mediocrity. Draped in ermine, I'll be the parasite to your vermin with zero accountability. How free, cause by then I will be filthy rich, fucking useless. Soon you'll be looking up to me. If you don't like it, then you cannot do this and have a suck on my swollen destiny. Filthy rich, fucking useless. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I wanna be. So fuck you all, cause I'm gonna do this. I'm signing up for the aristocracy.
Margaret Thatcher coming at ya. You have summoned Margaret Thatcher.
Behold, an apparition.
Here.
What do you want?
Will you ever do my bidding in exchange for everything you wish?
What do I have to do?
Bring me the soul of all humanity.
Okay.
Oh, great! Let's go to work.
Who are you?
Oh, I don't have a name. I'm the eternal spirit of universal human greed. I was alive before your universe was made, and I'll be here long after it's gone. But you can call me Margaret Thatcher. Now then, I'm here because you wished to be Frafu.
Frafu?
Yes, filthy rich and fucking useless. I'm here to guide you on your journey to achieve your goal.
Oh, fabulous, thanks.
I just need to ask these questions. Now then, which human necessity are you looking to exploit? Land? Food?
No.
War?
No.
Music?
Music?
Oh, yes. If humans don't have music, their souls shrivel up and die. They need it as much as food and water.
That one!
Music is the easiest and least messy way to exploit the masses. All you have to do is write some dots on some lines while sitting in your pants, and then a real musician plays them later and makes the paying public cry.
And I get the credit?
Oh, people will think you're a fucking genius.
All right.
Now pay attention, Webber. The dots go on these lines called the stave. And they are E, and then it's G. Oh, it's B next, and then it's D up to F, and now we're going down to E. Oh, look, it's C, and now it's A. We remember F, now we're home to E. 5 lines, 4 spaces, 5, 4.
Like Dave Brubeck.
Music is so ancient, mystical and magic. It can make emotion when you do not have it. Churches have used music inside of big spaces to make it feel like God speaks straight out of their masses.
Music's a sensation.
Pure gratification. Birthdays to cremations. Music is amazing. Human beings are stupid. Easy to confuse them. Music, it can fool them. Whether you rule from the page, this page you steal the heart from the stave you rule the world. Because music is so easy. Pink Floyd to Puccini. Especially if it's cheesy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Copy and repeat it. Dick Kids always eat it. Come on, just watch me do this. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Clap along now with me. Music is so easy.
How are you doing that?
Music is so easy. Music is so easy, especially when it's cheesy. Music is so easy.
How do these people know the
Music is so
words?
easy. Music is so easy. Copy and
Let me
repeat
try.
it. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Try it for yourself.
Music is so easy, music is so easy, music is so easy. I feel like Mussolini. Music is so easy, music is so easy, music is so easy. Will people finally like me?
Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. It's just like printing money. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Take it away,
From
baby.
the page, I'll steer the herd. From the stave, I'll rule the world. From the page, I'll steer the herd. From the stave, I'll rule the world. Because music is so easy. Pink Floyd to Puccini, especially when it's cheesy. Music is so easy. Human beings are stupid, easy to confuse them. Music, I'll abuse it and utterly bamboozle. Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy.
No one dare defy me.
Music is so easy. Music is so easy. Music is so easy.
Destiny, it calls me.
From the page, nunc dominus. From the stage, I will rule. I will rule. I love this. I'm going to write the best musicals in the whole wide world.
Yes, you will. All you need to do is have one brilliant original idea and some soppy subpar lyrics.
Wow, no.
Oh, what's wrong?
It was just I was born without the ability to have original ideas.
Don't be silly. All humans are creative.
Not me. My head is empty and my talent is naught. I can't even write lyrics.
Nonsense. Come on, try and make up a story right now. Imagine anything you like.
I've got it. It's a story of a train with a face who has other trains with faces for friends.
That's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, let me think.
There are infinite possibilities. All you have to do is think of one.
That's it. It's the story of a cat with a face who has other cats with faces for friends. But they've all got silly names.
Oh, okay. Well, it's clear that you're an idiot, but rest assured that that won't hold you back. You see, there's something people like you can do to succeed.
What's that?
If your thoughts are empty, but someone else is plenty, you need big balls.
Big balls?
If you wanna be rich, but your head is full of dicks, you need big balls.
Big balls!
If you wanna be the business, take some work and pinch it with your big balls.
Big balls!
Like Elon Musk.
Who?
If you're just not qualified, steal and cheat and lie through your big balls.
Big balls!
And get this, you can tell these idiots you're superior. They'll believe you are superior.
Does that work?
Yep. Now if someone steals from you,
I'll lawyer up and sue.
that takes big balls.
Big balls!
You pass the testes.
Yeah.
And if they call you out,
I will stuff and shut their mouths with my big balls.
big balls.
They'll think I'm a genius and not something insidious, yeah. Big balls! Big balls! If you're gonna be a prick, may as well lean into it on your Big balls, big balls! Ah! Oh, wow. I feel amazing, Margaret Thatcher. What's the next lesson? Teach me more. Oh, please teach me more.
Oh, my dear sweet idiot. Control and coercion is all there is to it. That's all you need to know. I'm afraid I have to leave you now.
Wow, really? You're leaving?
Oh, Webber, there's so much work to do, and I've so many talentless men I must help transition into ruthlessly greedy talentless men. But I promise I will always return in the moments when you need me the most. Just listen for my voice on the breeze. Someday you will be filthy rich and fucking useless, like a gold-plated manatee. I believe in you. I know you can do this. You'll be a star of the aristocracy.
Well, I best get on with having loads of ideas of my own. Toot toot, I got my ticket ready. It looks like little Webby is getting on the gravy train. I know my destination, I'm standing at the station, waiting for the gravy train. Where every class is first class and dining with the top brass. The snacks they serve are just insane. And if I'm really wily, I'll live the life of Riley here on board the gravy train. Toot toot. Common folk should learn that all common folk are burdened with a life of struggling and pain. Minds and spirits cracked from taking up the slack. There's a hierarchy to maintain. But some of us are lucky, never broke or marquee, holding all the keys to the chains. And you will stay in place whilst we piss into your face, whizzing past you from the gravy train. Hey, hey, real jobs and manual labour. Just a thought really unnerves me. Instead I crave a life of grace and favour. Whilst little people serve me caviar and oysters, belligerent and boisterous, slept up on the gravy train. I'll write a tepid ballad and take my lunch at Harrods, guzzling the finest champagne. I'll mark my territory and cause a big Ferrari, staking out my domain. And if I'm really wily, I'll live the life of Riley here on board the gravy train. Toot toot. Time passes, and I became a fully well-rounded and never bullied teenager, obsessed with Victorian art and architecture. But if I was to truly become Frafu, I needed to get my shit together. I could write simple tunes, but I needed someone to write the words. So I scoured all of London for the best lyricist in the world. What's your name?
Dan.
Can you rhyme nibbly fingers? Can you rhyme onomatopoeia?
No.
I guess I'll have to keep on searching. Alright, what's your name?
Dan.
Can you rhyme crepe Suzette? Come on.
Great.
I guess I have to keep on searching. What's your name?
Still Dan.
Can you rhyme marmalade? Or cronyism? Or neoconservatism?
No, what's that even mean?
I guess I'll have to keep on searching. I guess I'll have to keep on searching. Searching. And that's when I met middle-class fuckboy, the genius lyricist, Timothy Miles Bindon Rice. Tim Rice. wasn't a word that he couldn't rhyme. Blonde, tall and handsome and ever so bright, together we wrote a load of old shows. Our first one was Joseph, a 15-minute long triumph. It was adored by the clergymen and all the school mums. Now we get money from every time a school or college performs our cantata.
Fuck the money out of schools. Fuck the goodness out of schools.
Really? Do I have to do it now? Like this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's happening? Oh my God, 2 squillion quid came out.
Fuck that money into my bag. Fuck that money into my bag.
I don't know if I do like it, I think. But what are you going to do with it?
Thank you for the money and the golden gems and silk. Gonna spend it on the school children and then I'm gonna bilk. Promise them a future that's not with their milk. Thank you for the money, for the golden gems and silk.
Even I knew that wasn't a good rhyme. But Joseph was a hit. And it was only right that Tim and I stayed together forever and ever because we were perfect for each other. I was 17 and he was 21, and we found ourselves being given a fuck ton of money by a man named Sefton Myers for our next musical. Now, everyone was saying, do Jesus next, do Jesus, but Sefton was Jewish and we were both atheists, so we all thought probably we should just best avoid it. After all, who are we to coerce obscene amounts of money from gullible believers? The church? But seriously though, we thought it probably best if we just leave it. And I said, how about we do a show about a train with a face who has other trains with faces for friends? And Tim said, maybe we should probably best avoid that. And I said, how about a musical about cats with faces and stupid names? And Tim said, probably best if we avoid it.
Jesus.
I said, probably best if we avoid it.
Jesus.
Fuck it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So we ended up writing a musical about this communist woke do-gooder from Bethlehem. Jesus Christ was very nice. There wasn't a soul that he didn't like. Blonde, tall and handsome, a being of light. His skin was so perfect and without blemish. We wrote a show about Jesus Christ, a hit that would change the rest of my life. Fame, fans and fortune, success overnight, rinsing millions from the Christian white wingers. Oh Jesus Christ, what would you do if you had had my burden thrust on you? I find myself now cursed with fame and fortune. Tell me what you do, give me a clue. Would you use this privilege to fight hunger and war? Would you use these resources to help the sick and poor? Oh Jesus Christ, what would you do? Would you be if you were here today instead of me? have succumbed to all this cunning hate and greed? Or would you take this moment to help people in need?
No! Fuck the money out of Jesus. Fuck the goodness out of Jesus.
As you wish, but I think this might be wrong. Yippers, 7 squillion quid came out.
Now fuck that money into my bag. Fuck that money into my hands.
I think so much. Oh my word. What are you going to do with this?
Thank you for the money, thank you for the cash. I'm gonna use this money to fuck the working class. Keep them men so hungry while slaughtering their ass. Thank you for the money, thanks for all the cash.
For our third musical, it was time to get serious. I said to Tim, we needed a subject with teeth. He agreed, and I said, how about a musical about a train with a face? But Tim stopped me and said, maybe next time. I'd prefer to write a show that celebrates the life of Argentinian fascist pin-up Eva Peron. I said, okay, but won't that take up a lot of time to research? And he said, nah, we'll just use the propaganda version of her life put out by the fascist government, because that would definitely be the whole truth. Right? Eva Peron, were you far right or just far wrong?
Naive star, fascist hot Eva.
Was it for power or was it just for Juan Peron's
She defends her party member.
Were you Melania
or Eva Peron?
Could you have helped yourself when the spotlight's on?
You died so young, fetid and sainted by the
Just like JC died at 33.
and beautiful. Or did you sit for what it
What to
was?
believe, these lines are so blurry.
What was fiction?
And what's the truth? Who cares? For 10 squillion quid, we'll cry for you.
Yes! Fuck the money out of Eva. Fuck the goodness out of naivety.
I suppose everyone else did. Who am I to break with tradition? Cripes. 10 squillion quid.
Fuck that money into my bag. Fuck that money into my hand.
Okay, it's getting full up in there now. Ow, wow, there you go. I think, yeah, that's all of it.
Thank you for the money. Thank you for the coins. I'm gonna use this money to kill the unioins. I'll line up all the miners and kick them in the groins. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the coins.
It was here that Tim left me for Mickey Mouse, and I was suddenly left all alone to think up ideas for myself, so I turned to my childhood for inspiration. Up in Aslington, Lancashire, 1905, Alan Rawsthorne started his life a composer of merit, a man of his time. It was Alan Rawsthorne who in 1955 set Old Possum's book of practical cats to music, majestic, natural sharps and flats. If there's one single lesson I don't want you to learn, it's that Alan Rawsthorne did it first. Alan Rawsthorne did cats first. So I had the idea all by myself to set T.S. Eliot's cat poems to music. What fun. And to do that, I was going to need the greatest talents in theatre. Luckily, by now, there were loads of incredible people ready to work hard to make me look good. The director, prestigious. Choreography, amazing. Costumes, genius. But it was also at this time that I learnt a very important lesson. A lesson that still amazes me to this very day. 5, 6, 7, 8 actors. They will do anything, seriously. They will do anything, they have no dignity. They will do anything. Dress them up like Margaret Thatcher. Actors are always hustling backstage. Is always bustling with ambitious little things who will do anything.
Always hungry, always serving.
One day they might become celebrities, walking around like kings and queens. Until then, they have no choice in what they do. Actors will do anything. Actors, they will do anything.
Predators, smell it a mile away.
And offer really juicy parts
In exchange for juicy parts.
Don't believe me, just ask we see. Actors are so emotional.
Actors can get hysterical.
They'll eat each other like rats to be the next big thing. Judy Dench's golden nunchucks. One day they might become celebrities, swanning around like kings and queens. Until then, they have no choice in what they do. Actors will do anything.
And if they can all see,
Actors will do anything.
ha! Fuck the money out of actors. Fuck the goodness out of theatre.
This is the fourth time. What happened to the comedy rule of 3?
What makes you think this is funny?
15 squillion quid, wow.
Fuck that money into my bag. Fuck that money into my hand.
This is the best one yet. So much money, so many actors.
Thank you for the money, thank you for the pay. I'm gonna use this money to demonize the gays. Ramp up homophobia with section 28. Thank you for the money, thank you for the pay.
Now, some of you might look at me with my love of Victorian art and architecture and my life in musical theatre and think, I bet he doesn't like girls. But you'd be wrong. I love girls. In fact, I met my first wife when she was just 16 years old and I was 21. I went on to write in my autobiography, there's nothing like being woken up by a schoolgirl in the morning. But it's okay, we were in love, and I bought a country house for us to live in. But I really didn't know the meaning of true love until I got bored of her and met a pretty young dancer who happened to be in one of my shows. She was perfect, beautiful, and an actress. What luck. So I kicked my first wife out and began a wild love affair with Miss Sarah Brightman. The tabloids loved it, and I was so in love and wrote a musical for her. There was nothing transactional about our relationship at all. Oh Sarah, you are so beautiful. Oh Sarah, will you be in my musical?
Oh Webber, you're made of ball bag skin. Oh Webber, what kind of show do you want me in?
Oh Sarah, I'll write one just for you. Oh Sarah, I know exactly what we can do. It's about a horny rich man and a horny ugly ghost who fight over a vulnerable young girl. We'll tell them it's a love story, a gothical romance, when really it's a story about control.
Oh Webber,
Yes, Sarah.
I'd love to play that part. Oh Webber,
Yes, Sarah.
I want you to have my heart.
Oh, Sarah.
Yes, Webber,
What a nice surprise, wink, wink. Oh, Sarah.
my Webber.
Our love shall never die, wink, wink.
Oh Webber,
Oh, Sarah.
I'm so in love with you, wink wink. Oh Webber,
Yes, Sarah.
here's what I think that the two of us should do. We should marry and conduct a burgeoning relationship and treat it like a proper PR stunt.
Yeah.
Cause when you really love someone, you do it in public, up and up to hear the people say,
What fun, oh, Sarah.
And Webber,
We are unstoppable.
Winner, winner.
Phil for dinner.
Cause I get to act
And I get to tap
in a
romantic musical. Oh, Sarah.
Oh Webber,
Please will you carry me? Will you marry me?
no, fuck the money out of romance. Fuck the goodness out of love.
I suppose the Royals have been doing this for years. Oh, 40 squillion quid. Inconceivable.
Fuck that money into my bag. Fuck that money into my bag.
Well, I won't all fit in. Well, I can't believe it's still going. Oh, wow. When will this purgatory end?
Thank you for the money. Thank you for the G's. I'm gonna use this money to end society. Decimate the factories, destroying families. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the G's.
At last, it was time for my magnus opus, my final bid to become truly frafu. But by now I was so famous and powerful, no one dared tell me no. They asked me, Webber, what do you want to do next? And I said, a show about a train with a face who has other trains with faces for friends. And everyone said, you're a genius. But the truth is, Starlight Express was terrible. The music I wrote was so shocking, and the words in the story were childish dog shit. If it had been my first musical, it would have certainly have been my last. But somehow, it was a hit. It was then that I learnt the second important lesson in my life. You lot, you will eat anything, audiences. You will watch anything and clap along like seals for a piece of smelly fish.
People will believe anything. Tell them your thing is the best thing and watch them queue around the block, ever desperate to get in.
Come and see my human trains that phone in. hippie poly flippy poo, then they'll come back again and again. Nowadays, it doesn't matter what we do, you lot will eat anything. It's worth always remembering standards are ever diminishing.
If you need any proof of that, just listen to the words.
Freight is great and great is freight, and truth is, we don't care what you think.
Long as that money's rolling in,
We'll keep pumping out hot turds directly in your mouth.
Please sir, can I have some more now?
Same old is preferable to something new.
So you'll come back again and again.
Truth is, it doesn't matter what we do, you lot will eat anything.
Look at your shit-eating grin.
You lot will eat anything. Yum, yum.
Last one, I promise. Fuck the money out of trains. Fuck the goodness out of the railways.
This is actually a dream come true. Oh my god, so many squiddies and quids.
Fuck that money into my bag. Fuck the money into my
Happily,
hands.
100 squiddy and quid.
Thank you for the money. Thank you for the wealth. I'm gonna use this money to fuck up British Rail. Then it's the Royal Mail. Then the National Health. So thank you for the money. Thank you for the wealth.
Am I fraffu yet, Margaret Thatcher?
Not yet. Wait for Act 3.
Montage. The next decade and a half, I was committed to the task of licking boots and kissing ass. I had a ton of fun and a lacerated tongue from licking boots and kissing ass. I used my cunning skill and wit to hunker down and spit on the cheeks of the Empire's top brass. I was climbing up the ranks with every peck and yank, licking boots and kissing ass. The year is 1990, I was the toast of high society, but my marriage to Sarah B fell apart, boo-hoo. And by 1991, I'd married Madeleine Godon, and now we own a racehorse farm, whoop-woo. In 1992, they bestowed on me a knighthood for services to the arts. But between you and me, I think we can both agree it was for licking boots and kissing us. I bought the rights to other musicals when I found out other people love them. I bought the School of Rock and I bought the Wizard of Oz, and I stuck my name upon them. I had a couple of flops, but by then I couldn't be stopped. People told me I was the best, and so they'd applaud. I could only win as the plebs kept rolling in. I was addicted to the pinch and hoard. And just like Saudi princes and the Russian oligarchs, I bought as much of central London as I could afford. And when the millennium was done, the Queen then came along and made me a member of the House of Lords. And now I had power. And now I had unelected power. I had a finger inside all of your lives. I was now a Conservative peer. And over the next 17 years, I'd vote a total of 39 times. I ticked all the boxes. in favour of hunting all the foxes. I was finally living my wildest dreams. And then one day in 2015... Hello?
This is it.
George Osborne? Conservative Chancellor of the Exchequer? Why are you calling me on October the 25th, 2015? No, I'm in New York. What's that? You need me to fly back to London and vote to cut tax credits on the poorest in society? Yes, sir, you can count on me.
Webber took a car from his apartment to JFK Airport. He booked himself, first class, onto the overnight flight back to London. All this just so he could vote against the interests of the working class of Great Britain. I was so proud.
From here you people look so small, shuffling around down there on the ground. From here your raindrops form and fall, constantly down, pounding old London town. And when I land, I'm gonna make you all moan. And when I land, I'll bend you over my throne. Get thyself ready, because I'm down to bone. 'Cause I'm flying home. Yes, I'm flying home to fuck you. From here you people look so small. It's time to reap what you've sown, because I'm flying home to fuck you.
Webber landed that night and took a private car to the House of Lords, where he voted, like a good little boy, to prevent those with the least from getting help.
Did it win?
No, you lost.
Wah! What a waste of time. I'm a failure. Wah!
Oh, quite the opposite, young Webber. Your actions lit a fire that can never be extinguished. You finally become filthy rich and fucking useless. And now other dickheads will see this beacon and are sure to follow. All thanks to you.
Really?
Billionaires soaring up into the clouds and onto outer space. No obstacles in their way. They follow the path you paved, a path you cleared. You're their pioneer. Crypto bros tumbling through the ether, obnoxious little pricks. They are the worst of us, asserting dominance. For you they cheer, their pioneer. Pioneer, look at the world around us as it slowly sighs and dies.
And that, my friends, is the story of how I became filthy rich and fucking useless. And I'm happy to report that I remain that way to this very day. Sometimes you can see me pop up on GB News and pretend to be a farmer. I'm not, it's a racehorse farm and we haven't fed anyone. But that's not the point. The point is, the stories we tell don't have to match the facts and actions. And I like that very much. Oh yeah. My story's over now, I hope you've all had fun. We've laughed and cried as I become the man I am. It's a humble life of sacrifice and loyal servitude. Each challenge I faced and smashed through, just know I did it all for. Hey, we met Evita and we met Jesus Christ, who asked us nicely to make love our guiding light. And every lesson we learned and every billion we earned was in service to this truth. Everything I say and do, just know I did it all for. I wore a robe of velvet, ermine and lace, embodied selflessness, compassion and grace. I caught and captured every dream I could chase. I wrote a show about a train with a face, yes! And when my country called, I rose up just in time. A god amongst you for writing dots on some lines. That's why I'm qualified to moan and whine about farms on GB News. Please don't build me a statue, just know I did it all for. Thanks in advance for the standing ovation. Cheers. Yes, I did it all for. And that was WEBBER. Make some noise for Laura Claire Reid, who played Margaret Thatcher. And now make some noise for the writer and composer and star of WEBBER, that prick, Grant Sharkey. Don't clap. He's a cocky little cock. And can we thank whoever's teching for us today? And let's give a round of applause to Daniel David Parkinson of Dandover for all the help with musical production and wizardry. Go home safely, buy a manatee on your way out.